Hello, my name is Sarah Morgan and I am the creator and founder of Mastering the Art of Manifesting.
Hello, gorgeous manifestors.
Say hello from Byron Bay.
All the way from the Maldives.
Sarah is an absolutely positive force to be reckoned with.
Sarah is amazing. She has literally changed my life. I thank the universe every day that I met her.
And they're manifesting money, they're manifesting time, happiness, abundance, all the things that they want.
The universe works in ways that we can't get our heads around.
It's about massively maximising the laws of the universe. You, my darling, are so limitless.
Welcome to the beginning of everything that you want.
Hello, my darlings. I'm back for part two of 12 things I wish I had known about manifesting money sooner, because I did the first part live from my personal page and then realised probably half of you can't see it. I have no idea why I went live on my personal page. Clearly someone needed to hear what I was talking about, so maybe I'll just start again and do a quick recap. Can you just let me know that you can hear me okay? I don't know why I went live on my personal page. Like, all of my Facebook friends are going to be like, what is she talking about? What is law of attraction? Why is she talking about manifesting money? So if you can just let me know that you can hear me okay, that would be great, and that I am now live in the right place. It's never dull at Mastering the Art of Manifesting HQ. So we're on part two today. Hi Rachel, we're on part two today of my 12 things I wish I had known about manifesting money sooner. We went through the first 4 points yesterday. So I did part one yesterday. And we talked yesterday, just to go over what we talked about yesterday. We talked about connecting emotionally. What you feel is what manifests. So if you connect to feeling abundant now, the universe has to match that and bring abundance to you. The second thing was to trust that what you want will come. So remove any going into the how. How is this going to happen? Don't remove into any practicalities. I can't desire that because it will never happen. Just trust that what you want will come, okay? Don't limit the channel. So again, I talked about this yesterday, that when people want money, often they think about, right, how am I going to get that? I'll have to get that through this job, for example, or if I want a windfall or to win the lottery, without realising that when they focus on one or two ways money can come, they cut off all the other thousands of ways the universe can bring money to them. And then the fourth thing we looked at yesterday was focusing on why you want the money, okay? Why do you want it? How are you going to use it? And actually focus on those things, because actually those things, when you focus your energy there, the universe is going to bring that money to you in order to get those things, but as a byproduct, okay? So they were the first 4 things we talked about yesterday. Hi Jen, I know you can see me again. I don't know why I just went live on my personal page. I suddenly felt very exposed as well, because obviously most people on my personal page are not Mastering the Art of Manifesting followers. So anyway, we're here now on my business page. As I said yesterday, so you can watch part one from yesterday, which is also on this business page and in this Facebook group. There is a PDF that goes with it, so you can download this PDF. The link is above the video, so if you want to download the PDF, then go for it. We will sort of work through 4 points. We worked through 4 points yesterday. We're working through 4 points today, and we'll work through 4 points tomorrow, okay? So they were the first 4 points of yesterday. And then, as I was just saying on my personal page, but I'm just going to summarise here on my business page. Number 5, when it comes to manifesting money, the 5th thing I wish I had known about manifesting money sooner was just to relax. So I used to do the complete opposite. When I was in London and I had loads of debts, and I felt very trapped and like I could never leave PR, I used to worry about money all the time and really beat up on myself and give myself a hard time, and not realizing back then that what you feel is what manifests. So when you're worrying about money, you're manifesting more reasons to worry about money. And now when I'm practicing working with law of attraction to manifest money, as soon as I hit that surrendered energy, it's like almost immediately the floodgates open and the money flows in. And so, you know, all of these tools are what I coach in my Ministry of Money that starts on Monday. And because I have one of the most stubborn mindsets on the planet, my tools really sort of shortcut you into that calmer space that's remove you from that worried energy, because there is a misconception out there that that thoughts become things, but actually if you're thinking one thing but feeling another, it's always what you feel that's going to manifest. So often when people are trying to manifest money, they're thinking about the amount of money that they want, but they're feeling the lack of it. They're like, well, why haven't I got it yet? Why isn't it here yet? And what you feel is what manifests. So when you're feeling like you haven't got it and you're feeling like, where is it? That's what you're going to be manifesting more of, that lack, okay? So it's really important to relax, you know, meditate, calm yourself. Loads of the tools I go into in Ministry of Money help with that as well. But if I had known that back when I was in London, my debts wouldn't have been spiraling in the way that they were, okay? So relaxing is really important. Number 6 is to forgive and let go of any resentment that you have around money, okay? So I used to kind of be really hard on myself. I used to blame the fact that when I was a child, it was the recession, and obviously my parents were stressed around money, so I'd picked up that stress. I used to get frustrated if someone kind of owed me money, and any negative feeling basically manifests more of the same, okay? So you have to let this stuff go. You know, you just have to let it go, because, you know, I had a situation a few months ago where there was a bit of a scam going on and I got involved in it, and I lost, I think it was like £80, and I remember getting really wound up and wanting to get that money back. And then after a couple of days I was like, why am I doing this? Because all I'm doing is manifesting more of this. Actually, I don't care. I know the money is going to come back to me, okay? And it doesn't matter whether it comes back through that exact channel, i.e. a refund, or it comes back through another channel. It doesn't matter, that money's going to come back. And this links in to what I spoke about yesterday in terms of not limiting the channel. Every time you have a desire, the universe creates thousands of ways to bring that desire to you. So you don't, you know, when you get fixated on the channel, you cut off all the other ways the universe can bring the money to you, which is why I always say, just don't focus on the how. Feel that you already have what you want, emanate that energy, and let the universe figure out the best way to bring it to you, okay? Number 7 is to channel love and gratitude into everything to do with money. So again, so many of the population, because they don't work with law of attraction, they don't understand this. But so many people have a very different energy to spending money and paying for bills and things than they do to receiving money. Now, as I talked about yesterday in part 1 of this mini-series, money is designed to flow. It's designed to move. Money is energy. Everything is energy. It's designed to move. And so when you receive money, you're meant to release it again. It's meant to be this delicious flow. And so I talk a lot about aligned spending. Again, it's something I talk about in my courses. So Ministry of Money starts on Monday. The URL is above. I'm doing 2019 intake at the minute, so check that out if you are really ready to break free from your money constraints this year and you're really ready to crack turning on the universal tap of money. But practice being thankful for everything to do with money, including your outgoings. Channel love into bills and loans and all money matters, because everything is a flow. And I'm always grateful for the money that I'm spending out, because it shows that I'm in a universal flow of energy, okay? So whenever I'm spending money, I channel love into it. You know, I've ordered something really mundane today. I've ordered like some hair dye. So it was £5 on Amazon Prime, but I'm channeling love into the fact that I'm able to buy that. Amazon Prime are going to deliver it. Many of you watching will know that I try and outsource everything, so obviously Amazon Prime is brilliant. So channel love into everything. Like literally every purchase I make is aligned, and if it's not, I wait until my energy is aligned. Okay, again, those of you watching part 1 yesterday would have heard about my rat and garden furniture story, which I won't go into again today, but it has arrived, which is very exciting. So channel love into everything, because what you feel is what manifests. So every time you spend and you feel that constricted energy, you're kind of constricting the flow of money. Okay, so channel love and gratitude into everything. And then number 8, which is the last one I'll share with you today, is to celebrate everyone's abundance and prosperity. Okay, so when you feel love for someone else's success, you will by default manifest more to celebrate in your own life too. Remember that jealousy and despondency don't feel good, and so in feeling these emotions, you will hinder your own abundance from pouring in. So this is something that I used to do as well. I used to see people driving nice cars, or you know, people that worked in the city and earned loads of money, and just feel really kind of like, you know, like that was never going to be me. I would never be able to do that. Or if someone drove past in a flashy car, I'd be a bit like, yeah, whatever. And then I wondered why I wasn't manifesting the money flow that I wanted, because I wasn't enjoying the whole universal flow of money. And you know, it doesn't make you a bad person if you have these thoughts, because we're all human. Our egos do create these thoughts sometimes, but we are responsible for shifting the way that we feel. And when you can really celebrate someone else's abundance and prosperity and see the deliciousness in it, because you feel good, the universe is going to bring it to you as well. Okay, so again, I think there is this whole, well, we know there is this whole limiting belief that there's a real limiting belief that if certain people have lots of money, they're taking it away from others. And again, when you understand the universal flow of money, you know that's not the case. You know we can all manifest whatever it is we desire, and that we are each individually, as individuals, we are each responsible for managing our own vibration, for managing what we feel. And if everybody could master these tools, everybody would be manifesting money in a completely, utterly and limitless way. Okay, hey Jennifer, oh hello from the UK, lovely that you're tuning in from California. Welcome. So really do celebrate everyone's abundance and prosperity, because if you do catch your ego bringing up emotions of jealousy or frustration, it's just an indication from the universe. You just need to pivot what you're thinking about so that you feel good again, because what you feel is what manifests. So much of what I teach in Ministry of Money is about mindset, because what goes on in your head dictates how you feel. And that's why there's 2 ways you can work with me in Ministry of Money, and one of those ways is on my Money Manifesting Mindset Mastery course, and the key there is in the mindset. And then you take these tools and you have them for life. Okay, so the Money Manifesting Mindset Mastery is a course that's going to be running throughout March. You will be getting weekly modules, and then also me coming on live to support you with Q&A time. So enrollment for that is open at the minute. 2019 enrollment is open. It will close very soon, so check out the link above if you are keen to finally master your money manifesting once and for all, and to learn everything that unleashed a 6-figure money flow for me within 6 months. I started off earning a few £100s a month. By the end of the 6 months, I was in an annual 6-figure money flow. So it can be so fast. And in my programs, I want to teach you and share everything that I know that got me to that point as well. And then also, as part of Ministry of Money, there's a really kind of intensive kind of 4-month mastermind you can work with me on as well, which is a very kind of intimate group format. And that is where I will literally work with you across 4 months to break through kind of limiting beliefs and stuff, and basically get your businesses to 6 and 7 figures and beyond, wherever you want to take them. Okay, so again, kitting you out with everything, but having that real kind of personal kind of hand holding type coaching for 4 months as well in a really small group. So there's 2 different ways you can work with me. The higher end mastermind is probably going to naturally appeal more to those that are already running their own businesses and wanting to unleash that money flow in their businesses. Okay, so the lower investment course is more for people that are beginners or that are getting to grips with money manifesting but want to amplify it, and the mastermind is for those that are really kind of like, right, non-negotiable, I am manifesting 6 figures and I am literally going to surrender to everything that Sarah teaches and work with her really closely for 4 months to nail that. So they're 2 very different offerings, both equally amazing and powerful depending on where you are in your money manifesting journey. So definitely check those out. Okay, so just to recap so far, 12 things I wish I had known about manifesting money sooner: connecting emotionally, trusting that what you want will come, not limiting the channel, focusing on why you want it, celebrating, jumping ahead there, relaxing, forgiving and letting go, channeling love and gratitude, and then celebrating everyone's abundance and prosperity. Okay, so I will be back on again tomorrow to talk about the last 4 parts, the last 4 things I wish I'd known about manifesting money sooner. But in the meantime, do you have any questions you would like to ask me around money manifesting? Is there anything that I can help you with whilst you are watching live? And I will do my best to answer for you. So I'll just give you a couple of minutes just to post any questions that you have. Now is your time to, ask me anything. You've got my undivided attention, so post away. And if any of you have any questions about Ministry of Money that starts on Monday, do feel free to inbox me. I've been getting lots of messages coming through, so I'm sort of looking at messages and kind of responding to people. Any questions at all, let me know. So Sarah Meredith laughing at the hair dye comment. Shelley's over in Canada. Hello, my darling. Hello, Rachel. Hi, Danielle. So any questions, or are we good for today? You can always post questions if you're watching the replay and I will answer them. That's exactly what I did yesterday. Okay, hi, Jen, darling. How does being a process manifestor work when you want to bring in a certain amount? So if you are a process manifestor, focusing on a certain amount, you have to find an amount that rings your bells and that doesn't make you contract. So I can't really do a certain amount because it really makes me contract, okay? So for me, I have to go big. So at the minute, I'm Dream Day Journaling, which is obviously one of the tools that come as part of Ministry of Money. My Dream Day journal at the minute is talking about the day I'm moving into my dream like home, okay? And that for me is going to be way more powerful and keep me in alignment for the whole of the day ahead than sitting there thinking, I want to manifest this amount, I want to manifest this amount. It's very difficult as a process manifestor to do that. So also what you can do as a process manifestor is manifest past it. So if you're wanting, say, 20k a month, manifest past it and journal about when you're earning 50k a month, for example. Like, go big and go broad. And by doing that, the universe is going to send you loads of clarity, loads of guidance, and will start bringing you your manifestations as well. But it's really important when you're mastering the art of manifesting that you're not contracting. And so as a process manifestor in particular, you kind of want to often be avoiding specifics, or if you do have specifics, they need to be something you can get your energy behind. So for example, the first year in my business, I think in the summer, I was like, right, I'd like to manifest 50k by the end of the year, and I just kept it really loose. It was about 6 months, roughly like 50k. It was an energy it was a number I could get my energy behind, but it didn't take me into the how. Whereas if I had thought I want to manifest 50k by the end of the year, let's backtrack that month by month. That means this month I need to manifest X. That wouldn't have worked with me. I totally would have contracted. And because I kind of set that intention out and let it go, it was like January, February, March the next year that I suddenly thought, oh, hang on a minute, I wanted to manifest that. And then I tracked back and I had manifested it. And so you kind of want that looser, broader energy, okay? But, you know, I have also done something quite specific as well. You know, the first time in my business I hit 9.3k is because I was setting out the intention I wanted to manifest between 8.3 and 10. So again, I had it relatively loose. And what I did that month was I focused on the energy. Like, I kept feeling like I already had it. But as a process manifester, that was so energetically draining. I did it, I manifested it, but I have to say it wasn't worth it, because as a process manifester, you want to enjoy the whole journey. So you don't want to be exhausting yourself with manifesting energy unless a specific amount of money really, really excites you. For me, I love the energy of money, but it's not actually ultimately what drives me. It's a lovely byproduct. So maybe it's a bit different if the actual physical energy of it, you know, the specific amount really excites you. But again, as a process manifester, by default, it's not actually going to be your main driver. It's going to be the byproduct of doing what you love because you want to enjoy the whole process. Does that make sense? I hope that helps, darling. Okay, lots of questions coming through now. Yay. Okay, where can we find the first part of this series? It's on, I don't know whether you're watching in my Facebook group or on the business page, Jennifer, but in either or, it will be down the news feed. If you just scroll a bit, you'll see it from yesterday. Okay. Sarah, I'm just curious, if you were running an event which you get some money for the tickets, does that count as money flow? Yeah, everything's money flow. Everything is money flow. Absolutely. Like, just money moving is money flow. Money in your experience is you having manifested it. So it doesn't matter where it comes from, whether it comes through your business, whether it comes from a gift from someone, whether it just comes sort of from magic out in the middle of nowhere. It doesn't matter where it comes from, it's manifested. So everything is money flow, and everything in your experience is a manifestation. So I was talking about this to someone else recently who were like, well, if it's come from my mum, I feel a bit awkward. And I'm like, but that's the universe bringing you what you want in this moment. Like, and it will bring it to you in other ways at different times as well. But don't dismiss the channel through which it comes, because everything is a manifestation, okay? And actually, I had a lovely thing yesterday where someone gifted me something in return for something I had done for them. And again, the ego still came up and was a bit like, oh, really? And I was like, do you know what? I'm going to really gratefully accept that as a beautiful energy exchange, because I want to tell the universe that I'm really happy to receive. I don't want the universe to think I don't want to receive stuff. So again, just kind of practice the flow of it. Sally, hi Sarah, my husband is the main breadwinner and we live a lovely life, but I would like to I would like to give up work and be at home with my children. Do I focus on my husband's income? So you're going into the how and you are defining the channel there, Sally darling. So I know you want to get out of work. Are you doing your dream day journal process every day and feeling into it and following up with meditation? And if you are you then following the guidance that's coming? So when I wanted a laptop lifestyle and to work from home and to work part-time, I never in a gazillion years imagined it would be doing this. This came because the universe sent me the guidance to do it, okay, which is everything I go into in Ministry of Money, okay? So do check that out, because that could be really helpful for you. But you're kind of thinking, you're immediately, which is what the ego does, so there's no judgment, but this is what I'm trained to pick up on now. I've trained myself to pick up on it. You're immediately thinking, well, if I don't earn money, it has to come from my husband. Remember, every time you launch a rocket of desire, the universe creates thousands of ways for that to come towards you. So don't think it has to come through your husband. Dream day journal, feel good, meditate, feel the energy that you're already abundant, you know, and all the tools that I'm going to be offering in Ministry of Money, use them all. And then the universe will send you guidance and bring you everything that you desire. But like 99.999% of the time, it's never how you imagine, because our brains can only logically come up with so much stuff. Whereas when you're working with law of attraction, you're working with an energy that has formed worlds. And so like literally it's infinite intelligence. It will bring you whatever you desire if you are ready to receive it. And again, that's what we go into in Ministry of Money is, are there limiting beliefs that are stopping you feeling worthy of that money flow as well? So all of that stuff, you know, I can totally help you with, darling. But for the minute, don't go into the how. Just feel good and follow the universal guidance, and then everything that you want will be given, okay? Hi, Danielle, darling. But we need to manifest my income by other means. Yeah, you just need to feel good and follow the universal guidance. So yeah, I hope that helps, sweetie pie. Okay, cool. Harriet, when we fall off flow for a bit, like forgetting to dream day journal, how do we get back to the place where we feel high vibe again? So recommit to the tools, recommit to the process. So don't beat yourself up for, you know, losing the flow. I have periods where I don't dream day journal, but my vibration drops and I notice it. As soon as I recommit to the process, I feel the difference on day one, but especially after I've done it for 3 or 4 days, I'm literally like back to that energy again. So what you want to be doing is making that dream day journal your delicious manifesting ritual that commands the energies of the universe to work around you and bring you everything that you desire. It needs to, I got guidance this morning when I was doing it, like my higher self was saying, it's like your sacred time. So I don't turn my phone on. I was doing it again, I slipped back into the habit of turning my phone on in the mornings. Now I don't turn it on until 9 a.m. So I come downstairs, I do my dream day journal, I do my manifesting evidence list, I do my meditation, I do any limiting beliefs work that needs to be done, and then I get ready, I get showered, I get dressed, do my makeup, and all of that time, all of that energy is inside my body. So I get about an hour and a half of this scrummy energy before I even go anywhere near doing real life stuff, if that makes sense. And I know that's not always possible if you've got young children and stuff, but you know, I know a lot of mums that will do all of this once they drop their kids to school, or will do it in the evening before they go to sleep, okay? And tailing your day, Harriet, as well, darling. Tail your day is really important when you're building that momentum back up again. But it's basically just recommitting to the processes, you know? Law of attraction is simple, it's not complex, but it is about being consistent if you want to fully harness it, okay? So I hope that helps, my darling. Oh, I totally am loving the process of being processed. Me too. I love the process of being processed. Basically just means you feel good and then everything you want flows into your experience. Pretty cool, huh? Hi Lena, darling, how are you? How do I know if I'm a process manifestor? I'm not sure. Lena, darling, you're in both the group and the business page, aren't you? If you search for the word process, I did a video on this two or 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, I'm losing track. In January I did a video on it, yeah, have a look for that video. If you can't find it, inbox me and I'll help you, darling. But if you find that, that's like a whole 20 minutes of me explaining the difference. So I hope that helps, sweetie. I don't want to kind of say it again here because I think a lot of these guys have heard me talk about this a lot recently. But if you can't find the video, let me know. You're welcome, Harriet, darling. Does anyone else have any questions for me around money manifesting, where you may be getting stuck? What you're finding difficult about it, anything you're not sure about, yeah, any questions, let me know, because I've got another 15 minutes or so you've got my undivided attention if you want to ask me anything else. If not, I will be back on again tomorrow at the same time on the right page, my business page, not my personal page. I'm going to take that video down, I think. My friends are going to think I'm nutters, because obviously we all know only 5% of the population actually work with law of attraction. 95% of my Facebook friends will think I am mad. Anything else any of you want to ask me? I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes. You're welcome, Lena, darling. If you can't find it, do just let me know, but you should be able to find it really easily in both the business page and the Facebook group. I think it's also on my YouTube channel as well. I think I'm wearing a blue flowery shirt when I did it, okay? So I think we're good for questions at the minute. Okay, so my third and final part of this mini series will take place tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT. If you are loving the content, if you are learning through these lives, just know this is literally just kind of really top line. If you really are committed and wanting to master money manifesting and unleash that flow, the Ministry of Money is now open for enrollment. There's actually a special offer running at the minute, so check it out now. I'm only going to be doing my money manifesting courses once a year, so if your soul is calling you, leap. Don't let your ego say you can't. Don't let your ego say whatever excuse it has. I don't have time, I don't have the money. Remember, when you take an aligned leap, when you are taking a big leap into the universe, you're showing the universe you're serious. And so this is just going to be incredible for you. And yeah, I'm going to let you feel into whether you're called to do it or not. I'm not here to do a hard sell. All I know is the universe will send me the right people that are the right match for me, and vice versa. And I'm really excited to work with you if you are one of those people. So check out Ministry of Money. Everything you want awaits you, and you can master the art of manifesting. Okay, my darlings, thank you so much for joining me live today. I love you so, so, so much. Have an incredible Wednesday, or if you're watching this live, have an incredible day, whatever you're doing. And I will be back on again at this time tomorrow. Sending you so, so, so much love. Mwah.